The last of the Heavensward patches. Hello, hello. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's Final Fantasy time. I haven't played Final Fantasy on stream for so long, so I'm just gonna start playing Final Fantasy. I desperately need to turn up Final Fantasy sound. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Final Fantasy, let's go! It's also patch day, so it's a little bit busy. It's a little bit busy tonight. It's not a full patch, but there's new, like some new side content that was. Sorry, I'm stirring my smoothie. New side content that got dropped today, so yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let me. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, I also need to. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, apply. Okay. I forgot. We left off just sitting here. Sorry. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Last thing that happened was Papa Leo died. Oh, I said the spoiler right as you came in, huh? That's fine. You were here when it happened, I'm pretty sure. What's the bruh for? It's Final Fantasy time. Look, you're not doing your MSQ, so I have to do it for you. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Yes, we're going to the Rising Stones. Shouting at me. It's fine. It's funny. What's going on in this inventory? I need a retainer. Tataru! Are you sad? Oops. Why does everyone look so grim? Has something happened? Say something for heaven's sake. Ha 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 ha. Oops. Tataru and Kryl took that resistance fighter to more private chambers so that she might recuperate. What's going on over here? I think it's the same as before. It would seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye, behind the griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual even as we looked on. That's rough, buddy. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort. as I am certain Papalima was aware. Thus did the people follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Might be. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yeah, probably a queen then. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray, forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I, too, must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisaie, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalimo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Ooh, music! Oh. Not it being called Forever Lost. Also, if, school's out forever. Oops. If you were curious as to why stream started so late, I was making a smoothie, and that was going fine. Until I couldn't get the lid off of the cup to make the smoothie in anymore. So I had to spend like 5 minutes trying to open the cup back up so I could actually drink my smoothie. And that's why I was late. It's strawberry banana. The bananas were too ripe and the strawberries were a little old and I used too much artificial strawberry syrup. But it's fine. My own grief is as crushing... My own grief is as a crushing weight upon my heart, and when I think of what Ida must be feeling, Papalimo's sacrifice cannot be in vain. We will find the means to deal with this primal. All I want to do is weep, but right now we need to hold back the tears and do what must be done. Ooh, more songs. Anya, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... Bro, that's what we've been talking about this whole time. A communication from the Alliance. One moment. Don't worry, with everyone's awful memory besides my own. You'll forget when you get here. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As Y'shtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Yeah, same. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones into Taru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Nodders. But do I want to do... I know I put MSQ in the title. But do we want to do Sky Pirates? Or, let's go, Sky Pirates or, Alexander. We could do either of those. Yeah. But Dunskate sucks.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is within the realm of Eorzea.
It's fun. The first time you get that map and you're like, huh?
Takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
He's so
Am
big.
I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes. You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again.
This guy.
You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Same bestie.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Go sit.
Good, man. Are you all right?
We'll learn his name soon enough. It's fine. And no one else is here. No one else heard me. Hurry on, Jay.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
I'm gonna have to be so careful later on. Give me one moment. Oh, it'll get worse. Where am I going? Oh, yes. Wadanya. Echo? Okay. Oh. Okay, that should have fixed it. Yeah. Lotus Stand. That's where we're going. What if I just set it to max gain? What if I just go all the way up? That's probably for the best. If I peak, don't complain to me. It'll be your own fault.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
It was when she came back from, at the end
Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
What in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
I love Nero.
Who is this man?
Honestly, I'm Rick-based. Stay in the dark. It's better for you.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
The The way he says that.
As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega!
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
True.
And as luck would have it,
He's making points.
I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust?
He's baby.
You wound me, Garland. All those years studying side by side at the academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
Kitty girl at it again.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers
pretty
in
sure
stasis
everyone
point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Allagan.
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Having knowledge.
Spare us,
Crazy.
Nero. The Seedseer's
Crazy.
concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Or he's taking a sip. I'll keep my eye on him.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice.
He's so short.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartanau and take command of Omega. Cid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartano being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
I love you, Giddy.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
I want to say something real quick. Trying to remember. I'm pretty sure when I started playing before 6.0, there were more clouds on the map. Can't remember. Here. Besides spooky, scary Garlemald. Looks like it's fine, but I know it's not that. Or Sea of Clouds. What a fun world map. Anyway. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. I hope I know what that is. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship. Alize is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Probably should have just teleported to the airship landing, but going the wrong way again. Ooh, taught him how to use the keyboard. Go King. Oh, I should go over to Ul'dah and do the seasonal event quest. Aw, Anya doesn't get the cute Valentine's outfit. Sad. Didn't play. Anya, Alpha now, ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of the man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are. Oh, well, here they are now. Maybe? I don't remember. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set a course for Cartno? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. All right. While Alphino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith and join you as soon as I am able. Anya, pray accompany Alize back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you're present to entertain our guest. Right, everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here and let her know when you're ready to leave. You are traveling with Master Garland, miss. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Imagine if we had an airship to Mordona. We're on the lake. Okay. So the tower is there, yeah. And there's Midgard somewhere. Spooky. Strange though it may seem, Nero's former loyalties do not trouble me, but I can see why people are loath to lower their guard around him. I do not care for that man. What manner of airship has no private cabins? Then again, I suppose Garland had to find somewhere to stow his half-baked inventions. Dang. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in the toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? Oh, I clicked on the wrong ones. Oops. Need this one. Oh, we are in the last patch. I thought so. Okay. I'm gonna finish up the patches, and then we'll detour back to the raids and Alliance raids for Heaven's Word. Because we only have 2 more quests. Receive. Ride my horse directly into the Rising Stones. Granted, a lot happens in these two quests, but I know Nero's a guest here, but we don't exactly have to have the happiest history with the Empire, do we? So my question to you is, do I offer him tea? I love Tataru. Very valid. You can just do a month, too. So, no pressure to continue a lot. Fear not, I shall keep a close eye on our new ally. One was created to capture Bahamut, and the other to suppress him. Which will prove stronger, I wonder. We must be careful, old friend. The walking weapons of Alec were expressly designed to subdue primals, but men like Gaius will always seek to use them against mankind. It falls to us to ensure that Omega is never employed as a weapon of war. In the wrong hands, it would be bad. Yeah. Flamine! Ah, the determination upon their faces. There's nothing more blinding than the youth burning with purpose. Mori Boulder and his companions left to continue reconnaissance on the beast tribes. They were adamant about shouldering what burdens they could while the senior scions were occupied with this cocoon emergency. And then I can follow you around through all the shadow bingosh patches and it'll be so fun. And I could cry some more.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
Really, Tataru?
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
I love her. She's so right. Man, Nero's tall. He's like Ellison tall.
We are returned.
Same.
Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Good gods, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Straight to the center of the circle.
Why are you come to Eorzea?
In search
Gosetsu!
of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly.
Valid.
But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
Refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
Heck yeah, brother.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Love this man. Thinking about Stormblood trials. We could absolutely speak for a moment to Taru. Let's yay. Happy. Do you remember when I had you meet me in the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you? Yes, I do. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. New glam. You can try it on right now if you like. Yay! Yay! Put it on! Anya! Put it on! Put it on, Anya! Ah! She's so cute! Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me, to have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light is. It's... well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, you know, bring you home. Can't always protect you. Tataru! Oh, I love her. So silly little monocle. It's over my bad eye. That's kind of funny. How dare he mock the scions like that? If I ever had to sew a set of traveling clothes for him, I just might forget to take out the pins. My blade shall carve a path through the Empire's ranks as a scythe fells stalks of wheat. Just the two unexpected guests, then. Still, I suspect that each will prove useful in his own way. Never did I think to hear Gosetsu's voice echo through these halls. Truly, I had no idea Dolmen's could be so loud. He and Yugiri could hardly be more different. Oh, I think he's gonna fit right in. The Mark 14 Thermocoil Boilmaster. Dear me. How risible must the previous 13 iterations have been? I could design a more efficient water heater in the time it took that ill-conceived lump to become lukewarm. Yeah. So, we have to wake up Omega, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well, I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Kryl. A fine suggestion. The rest of us will be forming the Cartano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Anya, Yida, and our Doman friends take care of security. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. I gotta make my way to an inn. Make a glamour plate. More bull mount. I wish Mordona had an inn. I feel like there should be an inn functionality in the Rising Stones. 'Cause I think the next closest one is Ishgard. Oh, which constellation is that? I should memorize my constellations. It's not the bowl. Where's the bowl? Oops. That's the bowl. Over there. I just love that we actually have constellations and they're directly tied to the astrologian. Keep. Shiver, shiver. Glamour dresser. Welcome back. Oh, it's glamoured. Apparently. I do not remember this bow. Pumpkin bow. Ooh. Oh, shiny. Where did I get this bow? Reed's bow. Ooh. Just a regular bow. When did I get a pugilist arm? Must have gotten this. I don't know. I do not remember this one at all. Did I get it? So it's kind of giving me SS Law vibes. Where did I get it from, though? Oh, okay. I either got it from a weapon coffer or it was upgrade bow. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. Yeah. Ion. Ion. And that's the whole outfit from Tataru. Okay. We want this bow? Yeah, I think I want that bow. And then do we want the monocle? Or do we want a beret? I'll remove this from now. And we can wear my rings, or we can wear gloves. Lionheart gloves look pretty good. And then jeans. Our skirt. Little shoes. No hat at all? But look at our cute little beret. I think the monocle's really funny. Because it's my bad eye. Or we put the hat on. The what? like this bow with it, though. Or do we like the big bow? Which bow do we like? Or we just keep her whipping off. Okay. Just remove that then. And we gotta wear it. Tataru made it for us. I didn't realize those NPCs were there. Oh, I made a mistake. Have I ever made a glamour? Not glamour, a portrait? We have my adventurer plate, right? Yeah. Cool. But then... portrait. Why can't I make my portrait? Is it because I only have one gear set? That's weird. Or is it because I don't have any gear set? That might be it. There it is. Zoom out. Ooh, I like that one. Let's see. Bard. No, that one's not good. No. Sheet music. That would make sense, because Bard. A bit closer. Oh. Spin. Oh no. I'm sorry, that's very funny. Sideways. Like that one. And then... Yeah. It's not great composition, but... Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, wait, no! No! I'm in my battle stance! No! I can do the Manderville. No, just do the battle stance. I wanted to change expression. Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyway, got sidetracked. In the quiet of Whitebrim. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze! I refuse. I refuse. I'm okay. Oh, that's a lot of instances. There's a lot of people in Mordona. Right, okay, yes. A new Deep Dungeon was released today, and you pick it up in Mordona. Huh. That is interesting. Hang on, I just want to see. I'm just gonna do a quick flyby. Because I think... Oh. Lord. Wonder where... Pick it up. I thought it might be over here. Because I heard it was someone you talked to during Crystal Tower. Might have heard wrong. Yeah, herbalties are like that. Okay. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Elaine Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Let's go! We were in Tartaru's outfit. So cute.
Now, where was that? Ah.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes, but how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland. Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my lame days have come at once.
He goofy.
Take care of that brute, will you?
He gone.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Heck yeah. Pop off, Gosetsu. Oh, pointy. Big hammer. Pop, pop. Pop.
It's all over now.
Pop. 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 Pop.
Your defense is lacking.
Why are you like me so much? Oh.
No holding back.
Might not have been best to just hop into
Leave this to me.
duty without remembering my buttons.
Tis my right to strike.
This one'll sting.
It's okay. That's fine.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Is anyone doing healing?
You
I'm
watching,
taking some
Papa
damage.
Nero?
Oh. Got it. I'm so glad 6.0 added all those portraits her voice lines during cutscenes like this, or instances like this. Surrender, we have you outnumbered. Bro, I'm the warrior of light. Would be the first time, Yida said. Why would I put the bow away? Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Yeah, so the Kickstarter I saw the other day was for this earring specifically. I know. It was a big change that happened. Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward! For the Empire! The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. Why you like, Captain? Blah, 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 blah. Oh boy.
You watching, Pabolino?
Aw.
Leave this to me.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
Big one.
No retreat. No surrender.
My right to strike!
Do I know all my buttons? I do not know, but I'm trying my best. I didn't have a lot of time to look at them.
No holding back.
Yeah, I remember replaying this one a lot. Mostly because I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
With soul and steel!
It's all over now. Your defense is lacking. You watching, Pabolino?
You watching Pabolino?
Leave this to me.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
This one'll sting. No retreat. No surrender.
Got it. Don't worry. I got it, gang. I'm taking care of it. Yay, I did it. Hey, you can't just run off. Deserting a battle is punishable by death. I order you to stand your ground. Come back here now, please. She's not that bad. She's currently mourning. Don't be mean to her.
No holding back. An opening.
Yukiri, are you okay? Girl, what happened?
With soul and steel!
It's all over now.
Oh, I forgot to use battle voice. Oh, I'm okay. Everything's fine. Are you these fine? Are you those? Yes.
Your defense is lacking.
I have you.
That's fine.
You watching, Pabalino?
Leave this to me.
You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words, it'll be you who rues this day. There he goes. No, I know. But like, that voice line is, you know, she's in mourning. Oh, okay.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Remarkable.
There it is!
Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
Things I could
I
tell
still
you,
don't see any
Nero.
means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess, we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Is there any other way?
I suppose not. All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
The big glowy button. The elegance really made it simple,
You gave
huh?
too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do!
He's so unhinged.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Omega's loose. Thinking about the raid series. I forgot how good this piece of music was. What the heck? from a different Final Fantasy. It's very unlike. I forgot about this cutscene. Sucks to be anyone at the wall right now. Or in the East Shroud. You have this on a playlist? Oh, it does play more in Stormblood, doesn't it? For whatever reason, I thought I'd only played at this specific instance. As you should. Be able to put Shadowbringers on there soon. Oh, I can do the raids with you! Yeah. Shadowbringers raids are great. Hello? Rip to the forest. So excited. Yeah. Just wait till you hear the Endwalker soundtrack. Oh boy. That one's emotional whiplash. I'm glad we saw none of what just happened.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
The shocked Anya face was very good. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Let's go to Gwydonia. I came as soon as I heard the Excelsior had been spotted on its approach. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Ooh, music. Last quest! Words can ill express how glad I am to see all of you unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. So much, yeah. Yida, wait! We must first... the Elder Seer is expecting us. Worry not, Alphino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand, although they are eager to hear your testimony. Ba 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 ba. Where am I? Why'd you put me here? Rookie. Catboy sitting on the lamppost. The Catboy sit is so funny. Hello, everybody. How are you doing, Emmerich? Had I not instructed you to throw Nidhogg's accursed eyes into the abyss, all of this might have been avoided. I thought them beyond reach. So true, Emmerich. This is really all your fault. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. You indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You're too kind, Elder Seer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. I will blame him for everything. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Girabanya. The primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows. And it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye, it seemed that had landed a fatal blow upon each other. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the Primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature from Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Girabanian side of the border. Aye, which is why we've sent our main force under the command of Marshal Tarpin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Oh. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with the loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen to the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed it at all. Such reassurances do have... reading. Do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Girabania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of the Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp. Nodders. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour? Y'shtola and the others have gathered at Amarasic Spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. It is decided then, lead on. If as seems likely, we put Omega into stasis after, what did they call it? Ah, yes, after Shinryu was defeated. We should have little to fear from either one of them. I should very much like to see this Shinryu creature for myself. I like Nero. He's a little goofy. I looked to see down at the temperature bar at the bottom of my screen. It's 30 degrees. I don't want it to be 30 degrees. Because it's only gonna get colder. Wait. No, Anya doesn't have an umbrella, does she? No fashion accessories. Cringe. It's gonna be cold. Yeah, it's fine. I've been drinking my smoothie. Look at this baby Aura. He don't got no shirt. What are you, a little white mage? No. Got his chocobo. He's not that little. Might have been a thaumaturge. Why am I walking? Big chocobo. Yeah, it's after you get assigned to a grand company. Oh, bo, 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 bo. me. No trace of the cocoon remains. It is as if it never existed. Spooky. Yeah. Oh, thank the 12. After witnessing Omega's single-minded onslaught, I had visions of you being trapped between it and its target. Hardly the most rational concern, I concede, but if you had seen what I saw... And what did you see, Ishtal? That's mean.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilburd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Valid. I have to get up early, so I think I might wrap up too. And then we'll do raids and stuff next time. Do like her ponytail a lot though, not gonna lie.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Sharlayan. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Shock horror.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Oof.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
I'm not gonna say anything. I did start in Gridania, so I feel like this hits a little harder.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done.
It's also very funny to me.
I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role.
Lisa's been just basically calling herself a
Papalimo
doctor.
agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me.
Flaunting a PhD.
He wanted me to
these
walk
past
my own
6
path.
years.
And those were his final words to me.
But she's really been stupid the whole time. Love that for her.
The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Can't be a PhD student anymore.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
Mostly been watching cutscenes.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Good night. It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she is resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. Hey, did you know that Yida's been lying for years and her name isn't Yida? Oh, credits! We get credits! Let's go! You guys, we finished Heavensward. Wow. I'm gonna take this time to finish my smoothie.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls in
Did I hit the mute button. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mute button useless. I'm sorry. I was just slurping. Oh, that's embarrassing. Sorry. Warrior of Darkness. Remember that guy? Thanks, Nightbot. I don't think I will. Hey God, so if I... That button works. The other button does not. Okay, good to know. You should have seen the look on Tataru's face when I recounted Lisa's... I realized in retrospect that I should perhaps have waited for you to return. I, also told Alice. Apologies. He may have mentioned, but Alphino has appraised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Blood! Ha ha ha! Hi, Frost! Just in time for me to watch the Stormblood trailer. Lisa's chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Girabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. More cutscene. Storming the wall. Woohoo! Quick march. The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. It is almost time, Father. I almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. I love the two of them. They care about one another. Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. So good. So good. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. The Garlemald theme. Robin Noodle hair! My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Baelsar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will be done. Robin Doodle. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Why do we just get a zoom in on his lips? At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Yay! Okay. Now we just need to... Stormblood. Thank you. I'm so excited. Love that outfit. Choreography here is so fun. Default pure main. In the trailers, he's known as Meteor. He's a meteor survivor. Chocobo! Woo! Chocobo noises. Shout out to Ralger. I mean, it's not really a city. Just skip it past Garlabot. Doma. You can ride your mount in it, so... It really just throws that guy to the side. Fabric looks so good. The fault here, man, back at it again. And that's why everyone plays Samurai. Biggest melee DPS. Love that city. I love the city so much. I'm so excited. Born from blood of a fallen brother. It's nice to see an aura in a cinematic. That's what this expansion was, yeah. Get a 2-for-1 deal. Monk and samurai. Imagining opening up Final Fantasy every day to this screen. Good stuff. Unfortunately, I do think that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Yeah. I got stuff to do tomorrow, okay? I'm sorry. It's the way it's gotta be. But yes, that is all I have for tonight. My sister and I still haven't figured out the Minecraft thing, so I'll let you know if it's just on her stream or if it's on my stream or what. I'll let you know. But that is all I have for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye!